Hello. It's good to see you. Today, we're not cooking anything. Well, I don't think. We're not baking anything. I know that for sure. But we're going to play with this. This was given to me by a subscriber. I had never seen this anywhere before. I thought this was just the cutest thing. You know, you can get Bob Ross stuff, like just all kinds of things. There are so many different Bob Ross things out there, like shirts, calendars, and this is a make your own gummy kit from the Bob Ross people. And I know there's like a whole kerfuffle, like his family doesn't get money from it or something, which is very unfortunate. I really hate to hear that. But I still think this is very cool. So I haven't looked at it. It's still in the shrink wrap. So it sounds like it would be very easy to do. But sometimes kits like this will say it's easy and it's not. But we're going to check it out. Now, what do we get to do? Well, we're going to make these Bob Ross themed gummies. Look, we're going to make happy little trees. And we have a squirrel friend, a palette. That's Bob's head. That's not the palette. Brush and more. And here we have a little tube of his paint here. And it's sort of coming out down here. And we have other shapes too. So we're going to make our own little gummies. You can do anything here. The only prerequisite is that it makes you happy. So that's really a nice little philosophy and a very enjoyable way to do things. 4 fruity flavors: strawberry, blue raspberry, green apple, and lemon. So we have a picture of a palette back here. So what do we get in here? A candy mold, flavor powder, everything you need to make gummies. Now, I've never made gummies before. I've eaten gummies, but I've never made any. So this is kind of exciting. Make them sweet, make them sour. Super sour powder included in this kit. So it looks like it has everything in here. So this kit is not suitable for children under the age of 6. Adult supervision is required. Use of microwave or stove is required. Okay, so I can hear the powder in there. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up and we will start taking a look at the contents of this cute little gummy kit. Okay, here we have our little box. You can see the happy little stuff. Oh my gosh. So let's open it up. So it looks like we have some little packets. This is a super sour powder. I'm not a big fan of sour gummies, but you do have the option of making them sour with the sour powder. We have strawberry. I love how it has Bob's face on there with the different colors. Strawberry gummy powder. Strawberry gummy powder. We have a lemon gummy powder. It's nice. And we have a blue raspberry gummy powder. Kind of a purplish blue color. And finally, we have a green apple gummy powder. Okay, so there now. These must be the instructions here. Now it does say you want to read all instructions before starting your gummy creation. And I'm definitely going to do that. I'm really bad about doing stuff without reading the instructions. I only get the instructions out if I screw up. Then I read the instructions. So we'll come back to that. And we have these 2 look like little baby bottles in here. Yeah, it's just a little plastic bottle. We have 2 of those. Here. We have our own little palette knife. Look at that. Like a little tiny butter knife. Just a little knife. And then there's a plastic piece in here. Let's see if there's anything under it. Okay. here we have our gummy molds. So we're going to mix our stuff together, and then we're going to put it in these little molds. So here, let's see if you can see what I'm looking at here. We have Bob's head. What is that? Oh, it says Bob Ross. Okay, it's backwards. Yeah, so it's going to be the if you look this way, you can see it a little bit better. It's the Bob Ross logo. Paint palette. There's Peanut the pocket squirrel. A little mountain range there. A paintbrush. And here's, it's like a picture on an easel. Look at, you can see the bottom of the easel here where the picture rests, and the top back there. And it looks like a picture of a mountain with a great big sun. And the paint right there. So these are our molds. This is what our gummies can look like. So we can just do anything we want with this. So I'm going to remove the box. Okay, let's take a look at these instructions here. Because like I say, I've never made gummies before, and I don't know what I'm doing. Number 1, make sure gummy mold is clean and dry. That's this here. So if you do use it, you want to make sure to clean it and dry it before you use it again. Gather measuring spoons and 4 cups or small bowls to mix the gummy powders with water. With measuring spoons, measure out the amount of gummy powder you will need to fill wells. So it doesn't look like you're going to need much to do these if you want to make like one of each or something. Easy 1-to-1 ratio mix. 1 tablespoon of gummy powder. So you take whatever flavor you want, and you get a tablespoon of this and mix it with a tablespoon of hot water. Each candy mold fill size is between 1 to 2 tablespoons each. Okay, so then you want to add the water to a microwavable cup, place in microwave for 30 seconds on high, or add water to a small pan or stovetop. Heat water to about 175 degrees Fahrenheit. Measure out the same amount of water to match the amount of gummy powder. Add warm water to the bowl of powder. Stir well with tool. This is our tool. There. Stir it with that until the mixture is combined and powder has dissolved. Mixture may be cloudy. Combine water with one color at a time. Gummy powder will start to harden if left to stand in the bowl. And then you want to fill the wells with the gummy liquid. Do not overfill. Gummy liquid can be placed in the provided squeeze bottles for detailed application if necessary. Rinse out squeeze bottles after each use. I don't think we're going to mess with that. We're going to keep it very simple. Carefully place filled tray in refrigerator for 20 minutes for gummies to harden. So it's going to be like Jell-O or something. Jell-O doesn't harden that fast though. Remove from refrigerator and use tool provided to gently pull up the edge of the gummy from its well. Be so very light. Be a gentle whisper. That's what it literally says. Now it's time for you to be creative. Try color mixing to make new colors in a new set of gummies. If you want sour gummies, you place your finished gummies into the sour powder packet, close and shake. So it's like shake and bake. Close and shake to coat. However you think it should be, that's exactly how it should be. And that is my philosophy with all kinds of things like cooking and everything else. However you think it should be, that's exactly how it should be. That's right. You can do anything here. The only prerequisite is that it makes you happy. Okay, well I think we can handle that. So I'm going to gather up, I'm going to find some little bowls, and we will get some water going, and we'll see if we can make some gummies. All right, I just put some water in here, and we have just a little pot. You can do it in the microwave. I just decided to do it this way, so I'm just going to put a little bit of water in here. That's probably way more than we need, but it's fine. So you're supposed to heat this water to 175 degrees. I do not have a thermometer. We're going to guess when it's like 175. And for bowls, I have these. They're not tiny bowls, but I have these little, I have 3 of these plastic bowls here. have a little round one too, so. Let's start with the strawberry powder. I'm going to go ahead and open this up, and I'm going to go ahead and put a tablespoon of this powder into this little bowl while we wait for the water. It doesn't really tear. I got it. So we have our powder. It's very sparkly, so I'm going to get a tablespoon of this. Honestly, it just looks like pink sugar. I had the light on up here, but it's way too bright for the amount of light in here right now. So it's just sparkly pink sugar looking stuff. So that's our tablespoon. I'll try to remember to use this for the mixed stuff. Oh, it smells good. It has a very strong cherry smell to it. I think we're going to wait until the water starts to simmer. Got my tool ready. Oh. This is a variable burner. You can do the big burner or the small one. This is my favorite burner on this stove. Do you have a favorite burner? This is my favorite one. I use this one for everything. And then the one diagonal back there is my second favorite. And then that one, and then the one right there. The one right here is weird. It doesn't work very well. I do have a favorite. It's this one. Now the water is starting to steam a little bit. I want to wait until it starts to it's not boiling. I don't want to get it to the point that it boils, but we want to make sure it's warm enough to dissolve our gummy powder. So you're supposed to mix it with this. It seems like, though, that it would be easier to mix it with something else if I had a tiny whisk or something. This just looks like it would be hard to mix it with, but this is what it said to mix it with. I don't know. And I'm just gonna take, so the blue one is gonna be my water tablespoon. I'm just gonna dip it in there. All right, I think we're almost there. Yeah, I need to get a thermometer. I don't have one, like a cooking, like a meat thermometer or candy thermometer. I don't have anything like that. Okay, I think we're basically there. I'm going to turn this down for now. So I'm going to dip it in here, get my tablespoon of water, and then you're supposed to mix. It actually mixes quite easily. You know, gelatin, if it, like Jell-O can be a problem. Now, we have to pour this into the mold. Okay. Which mold? Let's do Bob Ross's head. It says not to overfill. Oh, that's perfect. Look at that. Nice. This mix, if you do not rinse it, do not rinse your little bowl, your little cup thing with cold water. It will immediately harden if you do that. So I'm gonna have to make sure to put some hot water in here. All right, let's do another flavor. Let's try lemon. Let's try lemon. I had to slide you back a little bit so you could see that, but we're going to try the lemon now. Put the lemon in there. Okay. It also has a very strong smell to it. Lemon. Okay. Grab our tablespoon of water. Be ready to mix, mix, mix. it's so happy looking. Look how yellow it is. It's like a dehydrated urine sample. Ooh. Okay. Let's pour that into the little picture with the easel right here. It did say it would be a little cloudy. Okay. Ooh, I overfilled it a little bit. Oh, shoot. I did. Well, that didn't help any. I overfilled that one a little bit. And next, we will go ahead. I did mess that one a little bit. I need to be a little bit more careful when I pour it in. So the next one is blue raspberry. Get some of this. Oh, isn't it pretty? Blue raspberry. And our water. This actually works fine to mix it. It seems like it's all right. It starts to congeal almost instantly. And now let's do the paintbrush. Careful. That's it. I wonder if I could also do... I can also do that. That fills up both of those. And then we have our last flavor. We have our green apple gummy powder. Heat that water back up just a tad. So, gotta get our green apple. Green apple is not my favorite, but I'll try it. Get a little bit of water here. And mix. Okay. Let's do the paint palette. Looks like it would hold quite a bit. And the paint tube. Perfect. Okay, I'm back with two of these little bowls. I do find that if you just put hot water in them and just wipe them out, they clean up super easily. So it's not too bad. Now we have two more. We have Peapod the Pocket Squirrel and the Little Mountain Scene. So we want to go ahead and let's do cherry, or sorry, let's do strawberry again. There's a lot of powder in here. You could do several rounds of this. In our water. And mix. There's no quiet way to mix this. Okay. Start with Peapod the Pocket Squirrel. And then a little bit more. And then the mountain scene. And the rest. Oh, that's perfect. I had the perfect amount. Nice. All right, now that we have all of our little molds filled with the mix, it is time to go ahead and pop this in the refrigerator for 20 minutes. And then we will take a look at them after that. Okay, it has been, actually I left it in there about 30 minutes. I checked it at 20 minutes and it was still, it just didn't feel like it was quite ready. So I gave it another 10 minutes. Yeah, it's definitely done something. I'm gonna take my little implement here and just try to cut away this that went over on this one. It's like try to get that away from there. All right, now it said you want to be, what did it say? Just a gentle whisper. That's what the instructions said. You want to be very delicate when you go to remove them from the mold. Very delicate. I don't know if you're supposed to go around the edges. I'm not sure. It didn't say you had to. Oh, shoot. You're supposed to use this, but it's not. It's sticking. It's actually kind of sticking to the mold. I need like a tiny spatula. I guess this is sort of like a little spatula, but it's sticking to the mold really bad. Come on. Oh, there we go. There we go. I think I'm doing it. I'm sorry, this table is so shaky. We're not having an earthquake. I just have some standard setups. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's gritty. I don't think I mixed that one enough. Okay. Very gently try to remove the paintbrush. It's really sticking to the mold. Oh, I broke it. I did, I broke it. Oh, shoot. Let's try the paintbrush. Or, I'm sorry, the paint tube. I got a little bit of glue or blue on that one. Oh, that one lifted right out. That one actually looks good. I did that one correctly. Maybe the water temperature wasn't good. Oh, there we go. I got that one. They're just like Jello squares. My mom, when I was a kid, would make Jello squares sometimes. It's kind of like that. Oh, Peapod, I'm so sorry. Peapod, I broke your tail. Oh no. Oh, here's your tail. Oh, I've turned him into an abstract. Oh God, there's his tail. Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. Bob Ross is rolling in his grave like, what is she doing? This is embarrassing. I thought maybe if I could lift it up, I could just pull it. I am not being gentle enough. Oh, that one just came out. Yeah. Okay, and then the Bob Ross logo. I don't think I'm being gentle enough. Sometimes you just have to let it know who's boss. There, I got that one. And then finally we have Bob's head. Please be careful. Okay, Oh, it's coming out. Look at that. It just popped right out. That one came right out. There. That's, well, it's colorful. I messed up these. I really butchered Peapod, the pocket squirrel. But Bob, the head came out, the tube of paint, the paint palette. But let's go ahead and taste these and see what they taste like. Okay, we have our lovely little Bob Ross gummies from our kit here. I have to say, they're very colorful and they smell nice. The smells all kind of mixed together when you have them like this. But let's try one. Look at this. I feel like I should try one of the messed up ones because I owe it that. So honestly, it just looks like Jell-O. It tastes good, but I will say it's just Jell-O. It's not like if you're expecting, you know, when you eat a gummy bear, if you're expecting that kind of consistency, it's really just like, it's just like Jell-O. It's really good though. I like that strawberry flavor. It's really yummy. Poor Peapod, I just totally just demolished him. It's just like strawberry Jell-O. It's good. Let's try blue raspberry. I really messed up the handle of the paintbrush though. That's blue raspberry. It's a good flavor. But yeah, I kind of butchered the, well, I mean, you can kind of tell it's a paintbrush a little bit. I looked up this kit while I was waiting for the Jell-O, the gummies in the refrigerator. And it looks like you can find this online anywhere from $12 to $20. And then of course, you know, there's shipping expenses and stuff like that. But if you're interested, you can find it. I found two on Amazon, and I don't know what the difference was, except one was $15 and the other one was $19.99, but it looked like the same kit. So I'm not really sure what the difference was. Let's try the green apple. We'll take the paint palette. See? Watch it wiggle. It doesn't taste, they don't taste like gummies at all. But they're very good. But if you're expecting to get actual gummies out of this, you don't. Do I think it's worth $12 to $20 for this kit? I would say if I bought it expecting to get gummies, I would be very disappointed. But the whole process was very easy and it was fun. And I can see where kids would really enjoy it. So I guess it just depends on what it's worth to you. You know, if you think the experience would be worth it, you know, it just depends on what you think you would enjoy. So we have the lemon flavor. That's literally just lemon Jell-O. That's what that is. It's just lemon Jell-O. It's a big piece. That lemon one actually had a bit of a strange aftertaste. Because I couldn't tell you the last time I had lemon Jell-O. Maybe it just has a weird aftertaste. It's almost like a chemically aftertaste to it. Kind of weird. But yeah, they turned out nice. But yeah, it's, look at that. That's the Bob Ross logo. That one actually almost came out okay. I have saved the rest of this powder. I'm going to see if either of my kids wants to make any. They'll probably just eat the powder, honestly. I'm going to save the flavors, and we also, of course, have the super sour powder, which with them kind of falling apart the way they did, I don't know if I would try to put them in here unless it was one that was totally intact. Like, these were pretty fairly intact. I think they would be okay to try, but some of them just sort of fell apart, and that might have been operator error. It might have been something I did. Maybe my mix of water and powder wasn't right. Maybe the water wasn't warm enough. I'm not really sure. It might have been operator error. It might have been me. So I'm going to save this and see if they want to play with it or not. They may just eat the powder. I don't know. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed getting to see the Bob Ross Make Your Own Gummy Kit. I don't really know that they should call it a gummy kit, because everybody, I would imagine anyone buying this, I was expecting to get, like the consistency of a gummy bear or something like that. It's just Jell-O. It is nothing but gelatin with flavor and color added to it. But it's so cute. It's like a novelty item, and it's a fun little thing to do, just to have something to do like on a rainy day or something like that. That'd be pretty fun. Yeah. And they did turn out very cute. I think Bob Ross's head turned out the best. I think I got that one about perfect. You can't really see it, but from here, like I have the natural light out there to look through it. His face, it looks like an Xbox controller. You can't really see it, but his face has like the outline of an Xbox controller. I'm not really sure why. Can you see it on this box? I don't know if you can see it. His face, because he has the little mustache and the beard here. This part of his face looks like an Xbox controller. Oh my gosh. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. I really hope that you have a wonderful day, and I will see you again really soon.